My name is Andy Moe. I'm a mechanic, heavy equipment and automotive and boats, RVs, pretty much everything. I wasn't really sure what my fit would be in Panama, and being a mechanic, I thought, well, if that would be an opportunity, then that would be great, but I knew that there was a building project and the wells I was very interested in, and so I was able to actually do some mechanical work. It was about the last day or two, they realized that I was a mechanic and they started bringing these little boat engines. And the last night I was working on a little Yamaha, and same Yamaha that we would have right here, a little 15 horse, and it wouldn't run. It would idle, but not much more than that. And basically I just cleaned it out and was able to show him how to do it, and that was really, really cool. I'm not sure if I had any real expectations prior to going. I went with Sarah, and my daughter is 15 when we went, and so there was, as a dad with a daughter going, you know, protecting her, and that was probably my biggest concern is, you know, just, I don't know, we've never traveled to another country. And once we got there, and she so found a fit, just kind of lit up, you know, taking a part of being involved in the kids and the medical dental. She just watching her blossom was awesome, and an awesome experience to share with your daughter. As the week went on, you start to know some of the people that worked with us, the boat drivers, and so as the week went on, they would actually work with us when we get to a building project. You know, they're not just driving us the boat, not just chauffeurs. I mean, they were with us, and there was one guy in particular, and I want to say his name was Sergio, or that's how I would pronounce it. And we started talking fishing, and I love to fish and hunt and stuff. And I brought along a little pole, one of those little telescoping poles. Well, we got talking about fishing, and we went fishing one time. He decided to take us out in the morning. And he's fishing with some line and a hook, and he would wrap it around a rock or a pop bottle or something. And it was hilarious because he was catching fish and I caught nothing. I lost a couple lures, hooked the bottom, and anyway, we started giving each other a bad time. Then that was really cool. A highlight of the trip, one time Sergio took us fishing at night. And that was a pretty cool experience to jump in this, you know, warm seawater at night with a flashlight and swim down and see if we can catch something. That was pretty cool. You're just not getting that opportunity. Another time we were mixing concrete, and we would carry this concrete in 5-gallon buckets, and you know, maybe 20, 30 yards from where we were mixing the concrete to where it would go. And it's in pretty warm heat, and it was just a time where I felt, well, you know what, I really know how strong I am, and I know how easily, you know, you can get sore and your back will go out or whatever. But honestly, I felt like at times I was working with strength that wasn't my own, and it was just, you know, I've been with the Lord long enough, and I hate to coin a phrase, but you know, there was just times where I was in a strength that wasn't mine. Maybe the prayers from back home, or for whatever reason, it was just, I should have been a lot more tired. I should have been, you know, it's 2 o'clock, I'm giving up, but you know, still had strength to go throughout the day, and it was like, man, I know that this is not me, you know, so it was very cool. If I was to give somebody advice that is kind of thinking about going and they're not really sure, I would say that I understand. I was there for a couple of years, and quite honestly, if it wasn't for my daughter Sarah really wanting to go, she's the one that kind of, and I thought, well, yeah, this would be great. You know, I could share it with her, and I can't put into words how neat it was, and just how you think you're giving, but you end up getting so much in return. And you don't go in the intent, in the expectations of getting anything, don't get me wrong, but it was just, I don't know. I wish everybody had a chance to go. And I wish everybody who even has a consideration to do it. It's all that. It really, really was.